Port police are back on the job, but the impasse between them and the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority over an unresolved collective agreement continues. The main sticking points remain increased wages and the association's request for a duty allowance instead of the proposed overtime pay for tasks performed after normal working hours. SLASPA officials say the planned overtime arrangement is in keeping with normal industrial practices.
The basis of our position is consistent with the policy of the authority, and that is that the authority is committed to compensate any of its employees for working over and beyond the normal working hours. And the method of compensation that we use is overtime. And that is the basis of our proposal, and we think that that is very consistent, not only with the practice within the authority, but with the practice generally within most employment arrangements.
But the president of the Port Police Welfare Association, Aaron Hippolyte, disagrees. He argues an overtime system is inadequate for the line of work and occupational hazards faced by professional officers.
Port Police are members of the protective services. That's why we see it fit to continue in getting SLASPA to realize the importance of a duty allowance. They have proposed overtime, but overtime cannot and will not adequately compensate a police officer for the duties that he performs. Okay? We have gone for extensive training. We put our life on the line.
During the 2-week sick-out by Port Police, SLASPA contracted private security personnel to guard the ports. The Port Police and the Trade Union Federation have criticized that decision. SLASPA officials defend the practice. They say it is not new and did not jeopardize national security, as had been suggested.
This is not a new regime. We have private security at our screening checkpoints. We have private security providing secondary screening for the airlines. So security operating at the port is not a new phenomenon at all. And all of the security firms do go through a rigorous background check conducted by ourselves. As well, they have to follow a training program in which they must present to the authority the training records, which is audited by the Transportation Security Administration of the United States.
The Port Police Welfare Association remains unconvinced and has taken umbrage with SLASPA's explanation. Hippolyte says securing the nation's ports requires the specialized training and expertise of a law enforcement agency like the Port Police.
The hiring of private security for our major ports of entry, that is very irresponsible for that corporation. Understand? We have been trained extensively to do what we do as post police officers. You understand? That is a specialized area within the police force, the post police organization.
The St. Lucia and Seaports Authority at a press conference Tuesday reiterated its commitment to resolving the outstanding issues over the collective bargaining agreement. But the Welfare Association does not believe the two sides can reach a compromise. Therefore, Aaron Hippolyte is calling on the relevant authorities to step in to help mediate a negotiated settlement. Winston Springer Jr., HGS News, Channel 4.